lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha.
Welcome everybody to Talk of the Universe. I'm your host as always, the Consigliere, TSRGP Mr. Brian Wayford Schmidt. Boss will be joining us very shortly. But welcome to a wonderful Wednesday night here in the Tri-State. That's right, the Tri-State. Hello to everyone in the chat. Keyshead, Flamefighter, Mikey Nichols. All those wonderful people in the LFF joining us live now. And all you new people, welcome. Saw Boss's itinerary. We'll bring it up real quick. 3 P's in the seat. Deck of the week. He's bringing the deck of the week with him. GM's corner. All this wonderful stuff. Bingo and Bingo was his name. Oh, really? You got Bingo? I want proof. Hello to my bestie. Hello to my bestie's other bestie. Yes, I'm talking to you. Oh, God. I want proof, Bombada, that you got Bingo. I want actual proof. With videotape it with it as well, too. Hello. All right. Let's not dilly-dally any longer. I'm just singing a song. There's no song. That didn't play. I changed the song this week. I did. I seriously did change the song this week. All right. Well, oh my God. I love how everything gets changed when people DM me on Facebook in the middle of doing stuff. All right. 3 P's in the C. Start off with a little promo from a time traveler, Mr. Matt Nealon. Let me get this correctly on screen. Here we go.
Oh my god! Oh.
Hey there, time cop.
I just got back from the near future. Wow, things are messed up. Is this 2023?
It's 2026. I'm here to get Dylan.
Oh. That makes sense.
Okay.
Alright, so as I was saying, I
Yes.
just got back from the near future. Things are bad. The timeline is messed up.
Like crap.
Great Scott! Oh, hey Scott.
Nice guys. So, what can we do?
I gotta figure something out with Bob, because he's just gonna be a wreck. And I was asking Dylan about it, and what he said was, I don't want to talk about it. So, disregard what I said about Dylan.
Okay, he's out. Scratch.
Yeah.
But, are you still champ?
I am the champ.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can't be that bad then.
Look at those beautiful, beautiful faces, Matt Nealon. It looked like 2023 to me. A little time travel, timelines being all messed up. We can blame a certain speedster for that, but that is your promo of the week coming from Rust Belt, talking about his match upcoming at Pixel Palace 7 against, I believe it's Colby. Anyway, photo of the week, courtesy of the LFF World Heavyweight Champion. That's right, folks. I did not think I'd be saying this right now, but courtesy of one Matthew Haas. As his checklist, Super Show goals, win a CAC, which he did, win a national title, which he did, win a Thursday Night Fights, and get a membership ring are his 2 other things on his list. Congratulations, World Champ. Congratulations on your winning of the LFF World Heavyweight Championship. Give me 1 second. All right. Your photo, why does this keep doing, oh my God. I really hate Facebook sometimes. All right. Your post of the week coming from the LFF General Manager for the first time in a very long time. LFF World Championship. I have not identified the first challenger for Matt Haas, but here's how I will determine the challenger. There will be a tournament of 8 players. I will choose 7. Matt, you will choose one of them. You will need your selection by Friday. So we're waiting to see who the world champ has decided will be the 8th member. Hey, Flame Fighter, do me a favor. Put a poll up. Get some random names. Folks, in the chat, put some names out there you would like to see as part of this match, part of this tournament. Flame Fighter, if you see it, I'll give you 2 and then we'll vote on it, all right? Ronnie Rom. Okay, I like Ronnie Roms. Write that down. Brock Smith, the GOAT does deserve a shot. I will confirm. Matty Bar 1. Yeah. Okay. But Tim, if you're here, make sure you know you are not here. Oh no, you're not here. Oh, okay, he is not here. Possum Kang, Brock Smith. I will put up a wonderful, wonderful poll in just a few minutes once we get some good names here. But your comment of the week, I don't got one. Don't got one here. If y'all want to select one, be my guest. But those are 3 P's. See, Keezy McKeezy's on sale till the end of Talking the Universe. That is when the Owens night. We'll get to that in Dojo real quick, a little bit later on. Oh, hey, man.
You figured it out, Fit. You're able to get the Zoom rooms up and running with some breakout room.
Yeah, I did what I had to do. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the people.
Fit gives me the 4-minute warning in the Faction Wars meeting, and then 10 minutes later, he's still in the chat with us, man.
I can't
That's
open up. I
dedication.
can't open up
That's
another
Mr.
Zoom.
100.
Ay.
Are we live, Jack?
Yes, I've been live for the last 5 minutes. I've already gone through the 3 P's and the C. So, next.
What do you got for the comment of the week, sir?
Why do we have to do this? Oh man, I gotta find where it is. I just got out of it.
Oh my goodness. Folks, how are you? It's the SRGBOSS, #1 ranked player according to the beatdown over at the Big Picture Premium, the greatest American who ever lived, the greatest Valerian who ever sailed, the greatest GM of all time, next to Mr. General Manager John Calais, stalling for time as we get Brian
I don't know
Wafer
where
Smith an
I
opportunity.
put it.
Oh man. Erroneous. What was it, Schmidt?
I don't.
If you do.
I had it, but Facebook is, deciding to say, "Hey, we're gonna switch over everything when the new post gets posted." So it auto refreshed. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
Prepare the comment of the week before the show as a protocol.
There we go. Here we go. Dippy. I had comment of the week after GM Calais' congratulatory to Mr. Matt Haas, which will go over that as well too. Actually, no, it's even better. There it is. It was on the same thread. From the GOAT Brock Smith. The darkest timeline has begun. What happened to the game I love? Nothing happened to
love is in the hands of a very dedicated, very awesome champion known as the Hidden Threat, Mr. Matt Haas. Put in 8 years of work and the prep time. He was ready. He took down the last of a dying breed, as we'll get into that. We're in a good timeline, man. It's amazing, right?
Okay.
Deck of the week.
You never sent it to me, but send it over now so people
You
can
don't
see it.
need to send it to you because we're all going to talk about Hollywood. All right. We're talking about the greatest deck of the 2026 calendar. This one not only stole the absolute show in the beatdown main event against Corey Pitney, but it also was able to put down the player of the era, Mr. John Press 1P, before he was able to get on the board as the blockbuster hit took him down 10-11 at locals. Unbelievable. Card number 1 is American Double Punch. Draws from the bottom of the deck, real good. Card number 2, little chain wrestling. If you like the GRUMP or the BOSS, we love our 9s to our 10s and our stat advantages. Card number 3, I'm always the sledgehammer. I love this card. It flips over a card, and it allows you to take one card of the same card or move type to your hand. So I pair this with a big old hairy champion at Kickstarter to make sure I have a card in my discard pile. It gives me a little bit more recursion in a spot that doesn't normally give you recursion if you're feeling bold. The 4, 5s, and 6 in this one are very aggressive. And my logic here, if you're not familiar with these old school Halloween does, is your opponent cannot play cards on their first 2 turns. You cannot afford to pass your first few turns. I'm playing old school. Snakes gotta eat and arm ring. So I'm playing 2 cards that I reveal cards until I get a stop. My follow-up stops are huge in these matchups, especially if they're live. And I'm also playing one that lets me search my deck for a skill card or my discard pile for a skill card. Spoiler alert, my skill cards here are the Llama Lock and the Flipping Armbar, which is soon to be the ultimate dynamic lucha cooking time.
Ooh.
So very, I love playing this at locals. Playing against Mr. Matt Haas, your LFF world champion, and seeing his head explode when I played not 1, not 2, but 3 aggressive cards. at the 4, 5, and 6 line. Going into our deck list, let's pull up here 7, 8s, and 9s. Man, where the heck am I running here? Gotta give away all the business, man.
I mean, it is deck of the week. So you are giving away the business.
Oh, 7, 8, and 9. I'm playing Overrun, Takedown. Just straight up draw 2s. And then I have the land on generic building blocks, which I happen to like. If you're not running too many stops, you want to keep things off the board as much as you can. 10, I'm running Kicking It Old School. Works really well with the Champion of Kickstarter. It could be a free drop, or it could be drawing cards. I like it a little bit better than Kickback because my opponent probably won't have a stop and play on the early games. Number 11, for the memes, people.
Memes?
I am playing Boss Around, okay? If you want to go a little bit more serious here, you do a double wrist twist. There's no reason not to have it. That'd be a really a good opportunity to have that card.
Okay.
We're doing Ready to Rumble combo here at 12. 13 is this is my Sledgehammer Now. I'll get this typed up. A card that, Mr. Schmidt, you're on it. Search your deck for a finished strike and add it to your hand. Being able to open up and get that blockbuster hit right away is very, very important. I lied. I'm not running the gimmick blanker over there. I'm running a bite opponent. I apologize. At 12. Hand bite. The
nom, 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 nom.
14 is Falling Power Slam. Classic. Nothing too crazy there. And then your Llama Lock. As we're getting into that. 17, 18, and 19. Classic stuff from your Terrasco Rising Sun deck. We're going Strike Down, Double Arm Drop, and Finger Lock like it was 2021, folks. Might even been earlier than that. Yep. At 22. What do I have at 22? I know 23 is the top rope drop, draw 2 +1, flipping armbar, and then fighting the dogs across the line. What is my 22, Schmidt?
Is it catch? What's
it is Muay Thai knee strikes.
I was about to say that.
I was card from play. Yeah, so playing hyper aggressive with this deck list, I've done really well for it. I did not make the top cut. However, I did lose to Gia de los Muertos and Jay White in Nail Bite. It's 2 world's competitors going up against Mr. Hollywood. Strategy is pretty simple. You want to get things out as fast as humanly possible. You want to take advantage of the fact that your opponent can't do things on the first 2 turns, and you want to get that blockbuster hit out as soon as possible. I like the top rope drop, draw a couple cards, get +1 to the turn roll. You might add some additional removal to this deck. You can put a jackhammer in there if you really want to go all in on the blockbuster hit. But it has been so much fun. In development of High Water, I wasn't sure if it'd be too broken to give 3 turns of not doing a move. Maybe that would be too powerful, but maybe not. But the blockbuster hit is big money. It has got me the #1 ranking here. It at the beatdown roster, and has got me a win over the player of the era. And it is going to be your card of the year if we keep on going this route. All right, Schmidt, what else we got? We got a lot of important stuff to cover.
Right. So let's go.
Locals report.
Yeah, I got locals for your report. Jeremy did not film one, so I'm going to give you what I have here. Plus, we'll go over all the tournaments that happened this week. Start off with Thursday night fights. Boston not hold it, but we had the Swamp Fights, hosted by Robert the Brain Dunn. Let's go ahead and bring up Thursday night Swamp Fights. It was a 3-deck list. 3 decks. So you had 3 decks you could play. Let's see. I have a top 4. Let's see. Where was there a top cut? I'm trying to find it.
No top cut. It was just your winner, Mr. Chris Pate.
I was getting to that.
To sign up and register after he won the event, which will be an immediate disqualification from prizes in the future, Mr. Ricky Riot. Okay, I'm on to you.
So third place was The Starbreaker is Lady Baba, Nyrab, and Nick Nemeth. Matty Bar 1 playing against himself, Ruby Renegade, and King Carcosa. And then Pate running Press 1P, Impact Head Table, Colby the Kid, and Sammy the Draw Callahan. Ken Fouché coming
Frank
in.
Cantrell's showing why he is a ring general. 3 different things right out there. Matty Barone playing his bread and butter. Really great showing. Took down 1 loss. And Chris Pate doing Chris Pate things, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Mr. Pate.
Local. We'll cover Long Island Tabletop after the locals. UCW locals, which was on Sunday. Your top cut is Robert in first place. Pride running Hold the Line Harry. Second place, Aaron Gilden is KO Princess. And in third place, Chuggy playing as Chugonomics.
Oh, nice. I'd like to see those lists. Those names you don't see all the time.
Yeah. Monday Night Fights. We had a top cut. We'll go into Sunday Night Fights in a bit. It was an open event. As requested by a few people, we wanted a gift card event as well, too. But here is your top 3. In third place would happen to be the Titan is Gia Dos Muertos. Second place, Ronnie Roms taking a non-Worlds competitor to the finals, Lexi the Punk Rock Pixie. And your winner as Deathmatch King Matt Cardona, the Starbreaker, Trey Cantrell, in a bloodbath brawl match. That was your finals.
All right. How many people did you have in that?
We had 7.
7. Okay, I'll make sure I get those gift cards set up.
I sent them. I sent you the winners as well too on Tuesday morning. Locals Titan Legacy Wrestling on March 11th on Titan Legacy from TCF Gaming Arena in McDonough, Georgia. One feature match was held amongst friendlies. Chip Allen as Yeva Lionheart defending against Nick Ross as the Texas Juggernaut. This is the most heated rivalry in TLW. Nick defeated Chip to become the new champion. However, immediately following, the champion faced John Hodges as Matt Cardona version 1 and lost. Was that a title match? There are different opinions as to what was agreed upon. Oh boy, controversy. John Hodges believes he's a champ. Nick Rocks believes he's a champ. Something to be settled in the ring next week at Titan Legacy. Officially, Nick is the champion until this is settled in the ring. Rust Belt. Recess games in North Olmsted, Ohio. Home of the LFF Underworld champion, Mr. Matthew Pineapple. Monday, Rust Belt competitors from the Global Division. Here's your top 4. Fourth place, Neil Nealon, the Trash Man as King Brian Cage. Third place, Captain Rust Belt as Mercenary Flipcord. In second place, the Lethal Endorser as JP Warhorse. And Redacted as OG Flipcord. Like, who is Redacted?
I don't know. Who won promo of the week? Because if it wasn't Matt Nealon,
It was Matt Nealon.
Okay.
Next week they will have the Intergalactic Division to be shown off in at Rust Belt. Looking to see a lot of the Rust Belt titles vended. This past Sunday on Sunday Night Fights, we had 2 matches. First off, the Claim the Toilet match as Evil Ed takes on the Foreman. That's right, if Foreman lost, Foreman would be moving their setup into the bathroom. But unfortunately, the Foreman got over. President Gal Al took on Evil Ed version 2. And President Gal Al, as American as she is, defended herself and won the match at Crown Meter 2, defeating Evil Ed. And then finally, the LFF Tri-State Tag titles were online as myself and the Italian Boombada took on the Misfit and a guy from the Midwest. Which, our last defense, we took on Simon Strauss, the Pirate, and Aaron, which we were fine with. You can send the West Coast, you can send the Deep South. It's still going to happen the same exact way.
This is why GMs get fired. Let's go. There's one protocol.
But he's in our faction. Can't fire him.
I mean, I can't fire him because he's not in my jurisdiction. He's a region.
Correct. But we did win Crown Meter 4 with a cardiac arrest. I rolled a 14, by the way. And your winners and still LFF Tri-State Tag Team Champions, Team Boompool, a.k.a. Team Boom Singularity, Team whatever I decide to change the name to. Plus, we have merch coming out. That's right. We have T-shirts that were announced at the end as well, too. It says, I'm not his tag team partner. He is my tag team partner. So you're getting that this week, Chris. I hope you wear it at our next event. Who has been announced as the Animal Kingdom?
What? Boo.
Listen.
This is redemption. You know what? I take it back. This is redemption for robbing the good people of Long Island the opportunity to see the Prince of Long Island himself, the fastest man in the LFF, the Cheetah Ian Chambers, defend his title on his home turf. So maybe this will be redemption to Mr. Bullbottom.
This was decided well before that happened. Dojo last night. We brought back the haters. That's right. Matt Barone and Ant West showed up. Hate. House went 3-3. We got Keezy McKeezy, a new Super Lucha competitor from this past weekend at Long Island Tabletop on sale. It's on sale until the end of Talk to the Universe, not with the Trios match. So as soon as we say bye, man, from here, before the Trios match, it's off sale. So if you want it now, get it now. And then we had, where is my list? I have my list here. My phone just died as a phone call was coming in. Also cards go on sale are Leveling Up the Union, Rip and Chip Suplex are the two other cards that are on sale right now. Supershowthegame.com. Get your copies now while they are in stock. Congratulations to Bombada, Turtle, and Titan for winning their matches last night as well, too. The Turtle, playing as he normally does, quick and fast, didn't give Matty Bar One a single turn roll.
I don't know how he does it, man. He does it time in and time out.
And that is it. That is your weekend review. Did we miss any? I don't believe we missed anything. Let me look through the Rip and Chip Locals. Long Island Tabletop, a Rip and Chip Locals. Boss, what happened?
We had an open event as usual, 10 players for this weekend's event, and it was a fantastic night despite the GM, Mr. Jason Foisson, not being in the house. After 4 rounds, we were left with a top cut. Your top 4, Google Doc Stan, the current number 1.5, number 1 contender and a half, or possibly for the global title, as Nick Nemeth. The hidden threat, Matt Haas, your current LFF World Heavyweight Champion, as Gia de los Muertos. Matt said he was going to start exploring new characters after winning the world title. This event had determined that that was, in fact, a lie. The Centipede, John Von Mason, as Bandersnatch.
Wow.
And then Jay White by Blackstar. So we had a couple world competitors in there. We had a couple people ready for the TLC finals. And then it set up a matchup between Blackstar and Nick Nemeth.
Wow.
And your winner, Blackstar, as Jay White, getting out of the TLC match. After we had a membership ring challenge, Mr. Le Penguin taking on the SRG BOSS. He had earned this by eliminating John Preston P in the top cut in a stipulation that I announced in 2024, but still was fresh in the Penguin's memory here in 2026. And I granted him one more shot before Le Penguin goes to the back of the line, and he made it count. Not really. He got 2-0'd as Emphases and took down the,
you ran
donation.
You ran Emphases?
Ring challenge.
Wow. I'm excited. I would like to see what that deck build was.
I've unjanked it.
Okay.
It's very good. If I was going to Pixel Palace, we might be doing some Emphases, but I cannot.
Misos had the locals as well. Here's your top 3. Mr. Cheat as Danhausen Copycat. The Copycathausen. Brian Johnson is Charlie Tiger version 2 2024. And in first place, Sean B is the psychiatrist Luna Bellatrix. Sean playing like some weird stuff. lately.
Jordan's
He's all
amazing.
over the place.
Big fan.
Slamilton finishing in 6th with Alex Kane. Really?
Where's my AJ, man? You want to keep trolling me with this guy? You got my address. I want it signed. I want a love note in it. Get me my AJ, man.
Hey, what do you mean an AJ? Anyway.
That's it. He knows what I mean.
All right. There you go. There you go. That's your week in review. Let's talk about Long Island Tabletop Expo.
All these Kentucky guys holding out on me.
Let's talk about the CAC real quick. We had 26 from all over the place. Robert the Brain Dunn making a surprise entrance last minute. I'm going to see diversity. I see there were 4 instances of diversity. 5. You had 3 Aubreys, 2 Ninja Hummingbirds, 2 Firestarters, 2 Supersonicas, and 2 Gio de los Muertos.
No King Cages.
No King Cage. No Swolverines. 1 Snake Pit, folks. 1 Snake Pit. It was a interesting event. It was a lot of fun. Boss was asking before the beginning of the event, are we solving diversity now, or are we solving diversity later? The group voted later. But
this is a horrible thing.
But
I allowed it.
But still, 2 Aubreys got matched up in the first round. Just saying. A little rigged there, but, putting up 2 tag partners against each other, a little rigged. I think the system is rigged against me, but I digress. Here is your top cut. Now, this was a... Boss said there were no stipulations. It was just Super Lucha, correct? Yep. So your top 8 were as follows. Everett Stevens was 5-0 with El Super Hombre. Bob Dunn, 4-1 with El Cerebro. In third into top cut, it would happen to be, here we go. The New York, no, that's not it. Why is my computer flipping out right now?
Why are you so bad at this, man?
I'm not. It's my computer. Oh my God. Third place would be New York Phenom as Hex. In 4th place, John Paul Marino as Supersonica. 5th would be Ian Chambers as Gogawa. I have not seen Gogawa be played in a Super Lucha online. He's good.
Insanely good in Super Lucha.
In 6th, Soy Sauce as the Collector. This LFF rookie is having one hell of a year already. 7th place, Johnny Eldis as Firestarter, and then Ronald Scagnelli, the only Snake Pit to make 8th place. Your top 4 is as follows. 4th place, I believe it was Soy Sauce taking 4th over Press 1P. Because it doesn't say if the match was played here.
Ron Scagnelli defeated Press 1P in the top cut of the top 4.
Thank you.
And then Robert the Brain Dunn defeated Soy Sauce, setting up the finals between El Cerebro and Snake Pit as your previous winner. Robert the Brain Dunn, smartest man in the LFF, going up against the rookie sensation, Ron Scagnelli. Great matchup, nail biter of event. Ron Scagnelli had some opportunities to capitalize. Caught him with a snake bite, was not able to put the match away. Robert the Brain Dunn would kick out at 2. The third roll being at 10. Only way to survive that match, he would rally back. He would defeat Mr. Ron, going back to back. When there are fighter jets in the background, the man may be absolutely unstoppable, and a truly amazing show of sportsmanship and class and community and anything that you could say as a high praise to Mr. Robert the Brain Dunn. Immediately gifts the reward to the challenger, Ron, as a brand new player.
Correct.
Again, just, Steve Resk Award winner, Play It Forward Award winner, Robert the Brain Dunn. Truly remarkable class act. What a wonderful conclusion to the event. He gets the accolade. He gets the big W, set out what he did, make sure he was putting El Cerebro in the Hall of Fame before anybody else, and did a really, really wonderful thing for a great dude in Ron. And Ron has been a great player. He's been around for just a little bit.
Yeah.
He got into some Super Show. He's been playing very consistently with us lately, played really well. Wasn't even sure if he could make it to the convention. I said, Ron, get your butt down to Long Island Tabletop. If I got to get you a badge and put you in, you are not missing this event. And he came in, and this guy helped me out for 48 straight hours. It was a fantastic help. Everybody in the booth could attest to that.
Yeah, he was.
Very well deserving. So glad both these individuals who were on the fence about coming came down and put on one hell of a finals matchup. So I will cheers to that. Long Island Tabletop. Speaking of Long Island Tabletop,
Yeah.
Dario's Pizza, which has been
That pizza looks
taken
really
over.
good. That looks so good.
It's fantastic. This is not just a sales pitch. It is very, very good pizza. One of the highest rated in Long Island at the moment. They have been mobbed in that place, and they set us up some pizza. I would love for you to go on the videos that we shared on their page on Instagram. I don't care how you want to troll me or them. It is owned by, if you know the lore of Super Show, one half of the first ever LFF Tag Team Champions. He was alongside Bombada.
Oh, the Brajol.
We want the Brajol here. He is the guy in charge of that place at the moment. So please, I would love nothing more than if you guys headed over there and dropped the comment. Trolling? Troll me. I don't care. Troll them, something. But it would be a lot of fun for him to see those comments, especially calling out the Brajol. So
do you think the
that would be
Brajol
my favorite.
Do you think the Brajol can help me out with getting, the Bombada on my side as being my tag partner?
Maybe he's got some tips for you. Maybe
All right,
there's some things he could help you out with.
Yeah.
The Dario's Pizza also hooked us up at the Lucha weekend.
There you go.
Do I have to incentivize you guys to go over there? Maybe.
No,
all right.
I don't think so.
So Long Island Tabletop. What else did we have?
So we had real quick, we had the LFF Super Lucha belt as Press 1P as Snake Pit took on the Goose. Jason Flassong honk. And the crowd was honking for the Goose to defeat the Snake, but unfortunately, Snake's got to eat. Crowd meter 1.
Listen, man, we can't give Jason Flassong any opportunities when he's going up against his idol, Mr. John Press 1P. Okay, the crowd was very much so behind the Goose. And Jason Flassong took all the advice in the SRGBLSS and the world of math, and he punted it out the window purely out of his love for John Press 1P. This guy copied his title, and instead of giving himself 2 10s or an 11, he turned his 5 into a 6, which arguably makes Snake Pit even stronger, Jason. Jason, we love you, man. Google Doc Stan had the opportunity to take John Press 1P and throw his ass over the top at the Grand Battle and get a win. He didn't do it. You had the opportunity to honk and bonk and just suck down that snake, and you didn't do it. All right? You guys got to put it aside. He stomped you out as fast as he could, and you almost had redemption. We'll get into that. It was a very good match, despite that. But I almost fell off my chair when I found out he made a 5 to a 6. Maybe it was lack of sleep. Maybe it was the thing he's going through with the 3 letters that I don't even want to say on this show because I don't know how much of a joke of it is or not. Or maybe it really was, as I said, just pure devotion to your player of the era. But nonetheless, despite, in my opinion, a bad call on the belt, it was a fantastic match. But still, your Super Lucha champion, Mr. Press 1P.
We also had the the LFF World Heavyweight Championship on the line as spoilers.
First career.
The last of a dying breed, Mike Dippy, your world champion, taking on the hidden threat, Mr. Matthew Haas. And this was, I'm going to say this is probably the best game I've seen Dip or Matt play in a very long time. I was there ringside watching it every single moment. Crowd meter 2, banger. Matt Haas came prepared, blanked Hombre's gimmick, praising to the Sultan above. Your winner, crowd meter 2. And it's live on our Facebook right now, on our YouTube as well, too. Matthew Haas, the world champion of Sabu.
Matthew Haas, the hidden threat. He got it done. Listen, Mike Dip, He's been out of the loop a little bit. We carried this guy to the finals. He went somewhere else for Deck Tech, and it showed, man. I mean, it was bad. I mean, Matt Haas was so far ahead of this match when I jumped in. I was praying that Mr. Dippy was still in this match. I didn't know his gimmick was blanked, because if his gimmick was not blanked,
so there were
he had a shot.
So
I'm still talking, Schmidt.
All right.
Settle down, guy. We got it here.
Okay, I'll shut
up.
We
got it. The gimmick was blank. But if you saw Matt Haas's hand at the conclusion of that match, Mike Dippy had such an uphill battle that it was almost better that that match was over. I mean, anything could happen. I think he had all three fighting the dogs in his hands. He probably had 9 stops in true Matt Haas fashion, and he was able to get the win off the gimmick blank. But I don't know if the gimmick blank would have even made a difference, because he had jumped way far ahead here. Schmidt, the floor is yours.
So we had a couple of things we were talking to Dip after the match as well too, myself and Jason. At Crowd Meter 1, Dippy thought that he still had a blank gimmick because of the Fujiwara armbar, I believe it is. Fujiwara, I think. But Beg for Mercy was still he could have thrown the Beg for Mercy at the strike and would have top decked the finish to win the game. Because Matt didn't have the stops at that Crowd Meter 1. But it is what it is.
So he didn't use Fujiwara armbar because he thought it was dead for the entirety of the game?
No. So Matt, Crowd Meter 0, it was out there. Dip couldn't use his gimmick. He kicked out. Beg for Mercy was in Dip's hand. Matt won the turn.
Schmidt, you are so all over the place what you're trying to explain here. You're telling me that the gimmick could not be used because of Fujiwara armbar? No. What you're trying to say is at Crowd Meter 0, Matt Haas had a Fujiwara armbar and couldn't play Beg for Mercy. It's nothing to do with his gimmick, correct? That's what we're trying to get across?
Yes.
Right. And now that they break out, Mike Dippy has a Beg for Mercy in his hand, and he thinks he can't use it because the Fujiwara armbar that's no longer there. That's what we're trying to get. Got you. I got you back, Schmidt. See that. Okay? Don't want to be confusing everybody in the beginning. This is great. Yeah, I mean, in one of the biggest matches in Faction War history, we had Mike Dip versus Yaz, and Yaz had played a Fujiwara armbar or something, spinning thrust kick, one of them, several times, and he never cleared it out with his going over the kendo sticks. So it's too late for Last of the Dying Breed. We got to give him a crash course on the Fujiwara armbar line and how it works, because that might have kept the world championship.
No, I'm sorry. He had the Savor the Moment line out there too.
Yes, he had the Savor.
He had Savor and the Fujiwara out there too. Yeah. Anyway, Matt Haas is your world heavyweight champion.
Crowd Meter 0.
0. Yes, and when Dippy broke out, because he showed Beg for Mercy on the Savor the Moment, but couldn't play it because of the skill blocker at 6.
Savor the Moment is not a. Oh, so
he was trying to play Beg for. Anyway, moving on. I digress. We had
your winner. The reign of Matt Haas has arrived, and I have warned Matt Haas that he must be ready for Zach Ashley during every turn of the corner, because if Zach Ashley shows up, the match will happen.
Yep. We also had this past weekend a representation at the TNA event in Atlanta. Jeremy.
Hello.
Hello there.
I'm coming to you live from McDonough, Georgia, where I'm in the middle of a Star Wars tournament. But I beat my opponent so fast I've got plenty of time to do this. So the setup for this was a representative of Anthem Sports, which is the parent company of TNA, saw that they're selling Super Show product at their merch booth. They'd like to know how to play Super Show. So one of the representatives contacted John Hodges, because on our discussion board, John Hodges is the one who's been the most positive about TNA wrestling. So he said, according to this, you live in Atlanta, will you be at the show? So we need somebody to show us how to play Super Show. So he contacted me and Chip, and we went to the show. We taught him how to play Super Show. He loved it. And they let us do a demo table there on the Thursday and the Friday. Thursday, we had the demo table for about an hour. And then on Friday, we had it for like half the night, because we were using the area of the meet and greets. We had until the meet and greet people set up. And we did a lot of demos. A lot of people were like, there's a wrestling card game? there's TNA people in it. So we got a lot of traction on that, and TNA Wrestling is actually looking to do this at several large events going forward.
Wow.
They want to get somebody in New Orleans. They want to get somebody in Cleveland. So that if you're in an area that TNA Wrestling is coming to, maybe talk to Steve Resk and see if Steve can talk to his contacts and get something happening for teaching people Super Show at the games, because they had all of the TNA Super Show competitors there in stock. I even talked to the guy who decides who they're coming out next, and I asked him, "Do you guys actually decide the stats, or is it Steve Resk?" He says, "I think it's Steve Resk." So, Steve, I found out your secret.
That's a lie. Who said that? I get delivered the graphics that you see on there.
It's probably actually Sammy.
Yeah. I do not. I did not get that.
He didn't know who actually did that. That will not stop me. But we had a pretty good time. We met a couple of the wrestlers. We met Nick Nemeth.
Oh.
Nick Nemeth did a signing. Slade Holiday handed him his card. He looks up and says, "All right, who do I have to get fired for me only having a 7 agility?" So since I was the only one there with a Super Show the game shirt, I say me, and he looks at the back of the card. He looks at my shirt. He says, "Oh, it is you." And I'm like, "You're an 8.2 at best," and I just walked away. Because that's how it is. So he was asking Slade how to play the game.
Oh, really?
So we had some fun. Yeah. So
Cool.
we had a fun time showing people the game at TNA Wrestling. So they're definitely
the product.
They're definitely interested in this partnership. So we're going to see 2 more competitors at the pay-per-view in Cleveland.
Are we?
I was not able to find out who they were.
Oh.
But
I
couldn't tell you even if I did. So
I mean, like,
which means I'll get when's the show?
We had
Cleveland,
New Orleans, I think, is next month, and Cleveland is at the Cleveland Sacrifice. And, at which the numbers don't lie, like so everyone's sad to be correct.
Probably.
All right. Well, that was an awesome recap. If you are in Cleveland and you would like to go to the TNA show as a demoer, please reach out. We could try to make that happen.
If you're around New Orleans, they want somebody there too. That's before then.
Isn't who do we have near New Orleans? Do we have anyone in the New Orleans area there?
Or anybody that wants to go there, Anyway, that was that's the recap. I bring you back to talk of the universe.
Let's go. Looking forward, folks. Schmidt, I sent you an awesome link.
Yes, I have it.
Battle Mech.
Yes, Oh.
Check out Battle Mech. Pull that out. Let's click on this. Let's talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, let me pull it up on screen for everybody real quick. That's all right. Let me fix that. Hold on.
I'm very excited for this.
Hold on. Evil gifting a tier 1 sub to Kibo TV. Hello there to our friend over in the pond. Hello, my friend. How are you? All right, I gotta make sure we don't show what's on my banner there. There we go. Boop. And we are good to go on Battle Mechs. It's on the screen.
So Battle Mechs is an awesome design. They're going to have their own comic books, and they had reached out to us about books and crossovers. We are actually going to have a character, kaiju-themed character that you guys can play as if you are a VIP subscriber for their books coming out. So check these out. And then they will also be offering, which is incredible art. If you take a look at that page, click on it and scroll through a little bit.
That's what I'm doing right now. We're scrolling.
There's going to be a 2-player Super Show box set available through their campaign.
Oh, really?
Yes, with that art.
Oh, that looks really
so
nice. They
have commissioned us a brand new art. So just please keep an eye out for this, because I'm super excited for the crossover, but also the artwork is absolutely amazing. And it's been really amazing to add that to our art team.
I'm going to put this point out. David A. Rodriguez, great artist. did a lot of Destiny 2 stuff for the graphics, Skylanders, Transformers. Stefano Simone did the Power Rangers run. Balderi, if you love Big Hero 6. Like, so many good things here.
And those are all artists that are affiliated with this?
Yes. So you have David A. Rodriguez, Stefano Simone, Nicoletta Baldari, Bart Sears, Serge Acuna, Ali Garza, and Pasquale Colano. I think we met David at Gen Con. I think you and me met.
Yeah, Gen Cons. And I believe he also passed by at PAX.
Yeah. But if you look at all the stuff that their art they've done here, X-Men Flash, She-Hulk, Red Sonja, Legend of the Dark Knight, Eclipso, Power Pack, all this, Power Rangers Prime, like, this is some of the greatest things. And then this is the Guardian Battle Force Mexica. 3 young heroes shows by mystical gems and powers trained in a secret program to form Team Battle Mex, defending people of New Estelan from El Cuco, the Boogeyman, an ancient evil that haunts the nightmares of children. So you got the hummingbird, the unicorn, and the jaguar.
Little teaser pick for you, Schmidt.
Stand by. Let's pull this up real quick, because there's other things you sent me for it. Get out of my DMs, Todd.
Todd, I got more Mr. Cheat art.
Dude, let me make sure people can see this art.
This is a tease, just a tease, but it's coming along.
Oh, the tease is very small for people to see, so let me do this properly. There we go. There's your tease right there, folks. Looks really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'm very excited for it.
Yep. So I put the link in the chat. So go give them a check out. Sign up for their.
We will get those guys on the show. I think they were trying to come today, but they had some scheduling conflicts, so we'll get them in as soon as we can.
Yeah, we'd love to have them come in on the show and talk about Battle Mex. All right, I think.
All right.
What else we got? We got some spoilers, or do we got GM stuff? Also, folks, we'll get right after Talking Universe. Keezy McKeezy goes off a sale, and we have the LFF Trios Championship defended as the Cheetah takes on Steven Moonstar. The Refinery taking on Team Valiant.
That's tonight.
Tonight.
All right, so the final round of the CCC will conclude round 1. Hence why I called it the conclusion. Is going live at the end of this show, should Pat Mulligan be alive and awake and well, which is always uncertain. So we'll see if we got any eyes and ears on Pat, confirming that poll will go live tonight.
I'll bring up the competitors as you read them.
Bring him in.
All right, so the first one is Olivia Wonderland. That is Split's daughter. Medusa Stone.
And who's that?
I don't know who that is.
So you're only giving half rubs here.
Well, I don't. Do you know who the program is?
The program?
Yes, exactly. The Hogfather. Oh, boy. And then the Spice Lord.
This will be your final match of round 1. And then guess what, folks? How many will be left? 4 people will be left?
That's what makes sense. 1 from each round. We've had 4 rounds so far. So, yeah.
No, there are going to be more than 4 people left next round. So stay tuned to Mr. Patrick Mulligan as we will get this all rocking and rolling. Maybe there's 1 wild card.
Ooh.
Maybe there's 4.
Oh.
We'll see. So make sure you vote. Yes. I don't care how far you think you're getting blown out here. Get out there and vote. Okay? If you think that you should get redemption for the next round and be a wild card, make your voice heard before, after, during this matchup.
Promo,
This is your
folks.
last chance
Promo.
to sway the judges here. We announced that we were going to have a Battle Mex crossover, so
Yep.
I'm very excited for that. Pixel Palace Pandemonium, number 7. I can't believe I've missed 7 of these
Have
in
you?
my life. Yeah, you know what? As asked at my last meeting with General Manager John Calais, I had a very lovely conversation with his mom. She said that all my kids are around the same time and their birthdays. I said we have a very specific mating season here in the Resk household, and I think Pixel Palace is always falling around this time, so it's very difficult for me to get to these events. And I would love to be there. You know, if somebody were to sway my wife's opinion and allow me to go or fly me down, maybe, but I don't know. I don't believe it's gonna happen this time. And I have some serious FOMO, as I know those guys there do an amazing job. A little update on their package. I'm making sure you guys have like fresh, piping hot mystery boxes. I set up a lot of them. I had gone through all the draws today. Schmidt, after consolidating and updating the mystery box pools, you've been here in the Grand Machine Studios.
Yeah.
How many draws do you think I was left with empty? I should have took a picture of it today after I consolidated the inventory in the
maybe 10?
The do 10. 10 is your guess.
10's my guess.
I was able to clear out over 30 draws today. Can you believe that?
I'm
Updating
shocked.
the mystery box card pools. Yes.
Wow.
And it Madison was mind blown. I was able to do that as I had some help from the LFF World Heavyweight Champion doing some stuff today. But your Pixel Palace stuff is all set to go out tomorrow, as we have ordered some more packaging for it. The mystery boxes, grand packs, everything is juicy right now. Pixel Palace promos are en route. I spoke with them today. They said they will make sure it's a priority and that there'll be absolutely no issues with it. Todd Brooks. That is probably accurate, and you know I'm sullying your great American name. My address is on every package that comes to your house, but I will get it for you. Upcoming event deadlines. Robert the Brain Dunn, not only your CAC winner, he's done such a fantastic job with this website that we've done, and it has lots of events that are up and running. We're going to go through some of the ones very quickly because I have a very upset baby.
I hear the baby.
Super Show scoring app. I made an announcement that at the tag team event, they have what, 2 weeks to get that last round in, and I think that was more than generous. The Duet Dream is a separate one, all right. Deep Six contenders. Ronnie Rom's got to stop winning events. They got to crack the whip. Andrew Mechie. I hope I said that right because I vowed I'd never say it. The Harm City Hitman and Hold the Line Harry have rescheduled. They are the last matchup that we're waiting for on this. But we also have things that need to be wrapped up. We've terminated the Underworld tournament that was up before Tomato Jr. took place. Captain Con Tag Team. There's a group chat that is underway between the Grave Colony and Pierce the Stars. I gave them a 2-week deadline. That will then set up what I believe will be a top 4. It looks like it would be nice and clean there because we'd have quite possibly the 5th seat. Pierce the Stars is already in the 5th seat. If they were to lose, they would stay the 5th seat. If they were to win, I believe it would knock somebody down. So we will see. I believe we're going to have a top 4 from that event.
Okay.
And the 4-0 would have some sort of an advantage going forward into that. The Duet Dreams final has been set. We will start at 4 crowd leader.
Oh.
BTE taking on the Dangerous Alliance to win my prize of getting a tag team card created. So I'm very excited for that because I might be able to, make a new tag team style deck for tornado decks. I know people have been asking for that for a while, but how cool would it be to upgrade that tag team deck with some counts as 2 greater stops and things like that, getting it really rocking and rolling. So we're going to get some tornado tag team action done once we complete the Duet Dream. Maybe you'll see the Duet Dream Warriors debut around the exact same time. Battle of Wits has gone live. You can sign up for that. I don't know when the deadline is. Hold the Line Harry's Tornado Extravaganza.
We are still waiting on one match to be finished. Ronnie Roms and Chris Pate are your final match.
How could this match? These guys are in the same Zoom room every week for the past 2 months.
I don't know. I have no idea, boss.
We got to get these things wrapped up. Let's start dropping the boss hammers here. I think those are the only ones that need to get kept rocking and rolling here. 3 new. Did I send them in the chat?
You
3
did,
new
yes.
prize cards are now available.
All right, we'll show them off right now. Here we go.
They are also randomly in mystery boxes and some other ones. So these are our new prize cards for right now.
Machine Gun Punches. Look at your opponent's hand. Choose one follow-up and discard it. If either player rolls agility for that breakout roll, it's -1. Swing and a Spine Buster. Look at your opponent's hand. Choose one follow-up and discard it. Either player rolls power for their turn roll. For their breakout roll, excuse me, the roll is -1. And then the Trapezius Claw. Look at your opponent's hand. Choose one follow-up and discard it. If either player rolls technique for their breakout roll, it's -1.
According to some of y'all, these -1s are the most powerful effects in the game. So having these on top of your finishers is very, very good. Okay? So these should be really great cards.
Yes.
If that statistic is true, especially where you can put them on your 5s and stuff where they don't make sense. So I think this will be a nice little addition to some of these cards. These are going to be your new prize cards. They will be available in the boss fight. GM's Corner. What everybody's here for. Who was the worst GM this weekend? Was it the SRG BLWS or was it the Italian Bombata? And I think we both sucked this weekend. I had Mr. As Good as Gold, one half of my favorite tag team, the face of the year, live in the Cradle of Aviation, ready, willing, and able to defend the most exciting title in the LFF. And I could not find 2 people worthy enough for that. I don't know if I just panicked or I froze or what it was, but I was just so blown away that Johnny Eldorado was there again. And I scanned everyone around. I could not find 2 challengers. And I thought to myself, how do I make this up to the LFF? I have to book an incredible online matchup here. And I thought, who would people love to see more than anything get a title shot against Mr. Johnny Eldorado? And I've come to a conclusion, and I will share that shortly. And then on the other hand, we had a tag team match that was booked between my champions, the Crime Wave, Brian Wayford Schmidt and John Von Masick, and I allowed them to get a victory via countout over no gimmicks needed, Italian Bombata and Google Doc Stan. I mean, again, should I have allowed a countout victory or should I have forced a different opponent? I like to win in the record books. I think it was the right call. I know I'm getting a lot of criticism for that, but that was a huge countout victory. Very, very well done. And now on the other side of the spectrum here, quite literally, we have the Italian Bombata taking the Prince of Long Island, the most popular individual in Suffolk County, a man that everyone in the Cradle of Aviation paid to see, the Cheetah Ian Chambers, and they were deprived of the opportunity of a title shot. Now, I think there's a huge difference between being willing to defend the title, like Johnny Eldorado, and insisting upon and wanting and needing to defend the title in your hometown. I had full faith in the Cheetah Ian Chambers, that he would have defended his title successfully and been able to meet his opponent, Mr. Moonstar, tonight. So at the end of the day, we both suck. Boss riding chops to both of us, probably less to the horse, more to myself. But we will get some action rolling on as I conclude the show with the state of the LFF.
Yep, there you go. State of LFF. Go ahead.
What you got?
I got nothing.
World champion. Oh, I gotta delete this. This is Mike Dip, Matt Haas, Sabu. There'll be 8 challengers. Michael Kirk still not getting his opportunity. The Underworld champion, as we've seen, history making Matt Pineapple is ready and willing to take on the Chrononaut at any time, literally any place. Tag team champions, Brian, wait for it, Schmidt, John Von Masick, Deathmatch King, and Bautista have just defeated No Gimmicks Needed. Their next opponents have been scheduled. It will be Brian, wait for it, Schmidt, and Mr. John Von Masick taking on the team of Hold the Line Harry and Practice Site, the Transatlantic Express. Yes, and I will be working with the Transatlantic Express on their team that they will be using.
Got 2
and
weeks,
considering
boss.
that we just defended, you won one by count out. It might not be too favorable for them. Brock Smith's holding down the U.S. Championship. Global, we are waiting on Hodges versus Page to see who will be taking on Sean Loeb. That better get underway at some point. The old school title belt, currently held by Paul Merle, Mr. Old School himself.
Hollywood, baby. Hollywood.
He will be taking on.
Oh, high roller. Sorry, high roller.
He's the high roller.
Yes.
Man, I should get the old school shot, right? That'd be epic.
Then you got to give up your GM ship.
Who said? What is this?
I don't know.
Who says this? Okay. The old school title, ushering in the brand new old school division. Mr. Paul Merle will be taking on Hunk Homeland.
Ooh.
And that'll be old school cards only. If we could get me in contact with Mr. Hunk Homeland, we will get this matchup done. You know who you are, people. Get me Mr. Hunk Homeland. Super Lucha. John Pressman P as Snake Pit will be taking on La Penguin, who threw his buddy Jason Foisson over the top. Jason Foisson, you were so close to the rematch, to the redemption story. El Penguino versus Snake Pit. We've seen what a save. You know, the Empress on the final breakout roll, maybe even past the final breakout roll, saves Le Penguin, keeps him in the match after he was thrown over the top on the 3rd breakout roll, and 4 other individuals failed to save him. He would come back to win that match. And our Triad Championship, one half of my favorite tag team, Mr. Johnny Eldorado. Your first opponent, I don't believe has ever challenged for this title, ever. I could be very wrong. But I would like to formally invite Evil Ed the Cheesehead as the first challenger for one half of my favorite tag team, Mr. Johnny Eldorado. Mr. Evil Ed.
RCW versus RCW. Love it. Back in the day, RCW.
If you would like to accept this match, we will get you ready and willing.
He's in the chat right now.
Hold on, Harry holding down.
He says yes.
Is holding down. He's in.
He's in.
He's in, baby. All right. And then last but not least, in my world, I will be announcing, because we have too many of these ongoing events, a 1-day hardcore tournament. Okay?
Okay.
So that will include sticks, stairs, and chairs events.
Okay.
And the winner of that event will become the #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship against Mr. Zach Ashley. It will be a signed-up event because there will be additional prizes.
Oh,
which
Okay.
will include, but not be limited to, kicking off the Thumbtack deck.
Oh, dope.
All right, so that's what I have for the GM corner front. Evil Ed, the Cheesehead, will be joining the Triad match, and I will find another worthy competitor. And then we also have Hunk Homeland will be taking on Mr. Paul Merle.
Can I maybe take the ear of the GM to suggest someone?
Who's that?
Let's give Ronnie Roms a shot at the triad. He's been doing very well on the online events. He's gone first place many a times back to back. He got second place this past time around. I think Ronnie Roms should get a shot at the triad title, and you know that will be an exciting triad match, and it will bring the things, and you'll get promos too.
Listen, I don't mind the call. I know that Ronnie Roms has his eyes set on another prize.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm
I
just
don't want
saying.
to derail his thing. I will speak to Mr. Ronnie Rom. I'm open to other suggestions here.
My
So
other
I would
suggestion?
like to say,
Go ahead.
no, not you. You go. Well, you're one and done. Okay.
Oh, I'm one and done.
You're
Cool.
turkey basted over here. Who's our intergalactic champion now?
Oh,
Who
Drew
defeated Mr.
Madsen.
G?
Drew Madsen.
Which competitor?
Drew, who did Drew use? Chat. Let me know. Flamefire, thank you for posting the Battle Mechs, pinning the Battle Mechs thing. Link in our chat. He's using Uranus. Heard that, boss? Uranus.
Yes. Uranus.
Uranus.
Everyone.
Yeah, Anus.
All right. Anything else I need to cover?
No, I think we can everything.
Tomorrow, Expanding the Universe is back.
Yes, I'll DM you who is coming on the show tomorrow. We want to start a little bit
Who is
earlier.
it?
Robert the Brain Dunn. The
Nice.
Matador and the his nephew's comp. Wait, who's calling? Stop calling right. Why is the phone live?
Listen, Robert the Brain Dunn. You gotta do that that weird golden gun finisher over again. All right.
Unknown
Put
caller.
it on 10.
All right.
It's Keezy McKeezy. I know that heavy breathing anywhere.
It sounded like. All right, folks. Boss is gonna say bye, man. Take Keezy McKeezy off sale. He's no longer
Bye, man.
available. Bye, man. We'll see you in a minute for the trios title defense. See you guys in a few.
Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. It's a game of dice. Super Lucha, Super Lucha. lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha, super lucha. Super lucha, super lucha. It's a game or die, super lucha.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here tonight with the match of the evening. We are here with the LFF Trios Championship. So, without any further ado, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LFF Trios Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, hailing from the dirty state of Massachusetts. He is representing the free agent pool of the LFF and is looking for someone to take him out of it. He is Moonstar.
Woo!
And his opponents, hailing from the horrible upstate area of Lake George, New York.
It's true.
He is representing the Refinery. He is your reigning and defending LFF Trios champion, the slowest man in the LFF, the Cheetah.
Woo! Let's go. Did I put it there? Yes, it'll stay.
All right, gentlemen, let's see those play areas. I always start with the challenger. Moonstar, what entrance are you bringing tonight?
I am running floats.
Floats, all right. Where will your dice rolls count?
As long as they are on screen.
Okay. And are we Newman or Valiant?
I am Newman, baby.
Newman, okay. Champ, where will your dice rolls count?
In the tray from the tower only, and it only counts if it goes, like, if it doesn't go down through the hole, it doesn't count.
It has to go through the tower.
Yeah.
All right. Are we Newman or Valiant?
We are Valiente.
Valiant. And what skill are we choosing this evening for the title belt?
Well, we're choosing sub because it's the lowest, and I roll low.
And your sub is your?
18.
So when you roll your 18, you will be drawing a card. All right. I'll be here on mute. If anybody has any questions, I'll chime in. If any die is considered cocked or anything, do not move it. Allow me to make the call on it, okay?
Sounds good.
Good luck, gentlemen, and let's have a good match.
Oh, yeah. Good luck,
Good
homie.
luck, Cheetah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it. 4, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Pretty okay hand. Okay.
You're old Valiant.
I mean, we're
You-
there's a bunch
Huh?
of we're
Yeah, there's 2 team Valiants. I messed up.
there.
Okay.
There's I think 4 face cards because there's Loeb. There's Loeb.
Yeah,
There's
but the stats are different. That's why.
oh
Alright.
yeah. Well, this is so I'm Gen 2. This is version 2. Version 1 was the grapple, was the sub 30.
Okay, so you're not sub 30? Okay.
No, he is grapple 30.
Okay.
Okay. Let's roll it.
Double 21.
We got an 18, we get a card, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's start off with a restoration handshake, lead sub.
Walk through fire, I'll have you bury it. I don't have anything in my discard pile to bury, so
Okay.
30.
Tech of 27. Go ahead.
Okay. I came in like a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball.
Armenian chokehold for me to draw
Okay.
2.
Okay. $18, draw a card.
Strike of 18.
Ooh, draw 2 cards. Nice. 1 for the belt, 1 for we bumped on 18, right? 1 for the belt, 1 for the bump. 18.
Grapple 15.
Okay. Pass Berry Wrecking Ball.
Okay. Sub 21.
27.
Ooh.
Callous Elbow Strike, follow-up strike.
You are good.
I'll make your agility a 29.
Okay.
And the next time I roll agility, I draw a card.
Attack of 27.
24.
I will finish grapple the code breaker.
That's good.
All right. Not the dice. 24.
30. Horse, to clarify, the callus goes until I do roll agility, even though it clears play, right?
Yes, even if it's a static effect, it stays on until you eventually roll the agility and you draw the card.
Thank you. I'm gonna just leave it sideways in the discard pile to let myself remember. 27.
24. God.
Okay. We're gonna pass and bury the walkthrough fire.
Mm-hmm. I rolled my agility. Is that back to a normal 30?
Yes, it's back to a 30. And I also rolled agility, so I'll get my draw for the callus elbow. And
Okay.
then I'll
Yes,
switch
your
that
agility
back.
was your agility is back to 30. Sorry.
Just checking. You all set? What'd you roll, Cheetah?
You got it. I got a 21, but I got a draw from the elbow strike.
All right. Bury and pass Armenian chokehold.
Makes sense. 30.
24.
We will pass. 9 in
Okay.
hand. 15.
27.
It's so weird not saying 20.
6 in hand for me, and I will bury and pass the finish grapple.
Okay. 15 again.
27.
Yep.
Draw.
I'm giving you one more chance.
Bury and pass.
Okay.
27.
Bump.
Okay.
10 in hand.
8 in hand. 24.
Bump. Draw,
Okay.
discard something. We'll discard. We'll discard Power Bomb over the top rope because there's no subs in our discard. There's no stops in our discard pile currently.
Let's see. Yeah. 15.
24, draw 1. Okay, we'll discard. Um, we'll discard Triangle Stretch. We'll play. Where are you? There you are. Double wrist twist lead grapple can't be stopped by follow-ups.
You're good.
Yeah,
30.
50.
Roll. Lead grapple Japanese arm drag with a dead text.
That's fine.
Okay.
21.
27. Bury and pass.
Okay.
27.
18. Draw 1 for belt.
Mhm.
Even 10 in hand.
Owing you a discard, I will discard the flipping armbar.
Okay.
And then variant pass the flipping armbar.
Okay. 15. Okay.
18. What'd you get?
15.
think wins. I think
I rolled it and immediately took it out and let it sit in the loser corner.
Discarding rolling forearm and follow up grapple, legendary monkey flip. 1 grapple in play.
What does legendary monkey flip do?
If you would have had a stop in play, I can choose 1 card you have in play and discard it.
Okay, so you have another grapple. We'll get burned. So we each bury a card in our opponent's discard pile. So I have triangle stretch, power bomb over the top rope, and callous elbow strike. They're all called. They're each a different color. If you need to know what any of them do, you can
bury the sub.
Okay.
And then I have rolling forearm and a legendary monkey flip.
Is it regular rolling forearm or is it a
regular
skill?
rolling forearm?
Regular rolling forearm then.
Okay.
We got a 15.
18.
He's my 15.
Nope. You are most likely having that by now. I will mop twist clutch, follow up sub. You have a stop in play, so I can put 1 card from my discard pile on top of my deck.
Or rejected.
Okay.
$24.
21.
Finish sub, only sub, circle.
Dangerous slam. My next turn will be +1.
Okay.
25.
Beats my 24.
Oh. Finish strike, no other strikes.
Yep.
Okay.
Which finish is it?
It's the distillation. I will
stuff.
shuffle up to 5 cards from my discard pile into my deck and draw 2. I'm gonna roll first to see if it makes the difference. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31.
+1 to the crowd meter. Yep.
Good game.
Ding, ding, ding.
Good game, my dude.
Here is your winner.
How far?
And new LFF Trios champion, Moonstar.
Oh my god.
Curse my friends. Curse my close friends. Damn you,
Pick up your
Ron.
camera.
Damn
So
you,
pick up the
Colin,
camera.
damn
You
you.
should be cursing yourself.
There we go.
You're on the card, my friend.
Yeah, you use Penguin's finisher though.
No, distillation is you guys. Let's hold on.
Yeah, but
you
ran Penguin's grapple, which makes sense. I mean, I personally run the Burning Savannah because I like first turn finishes, and I like drawing 3 for me rather than making them neg a bunch.
No,
That's what I said. That was a good match. Cheetah, you are a great champ. You had a nice run with it.
Yeah. Well,
thank you for being a good champ. I will keep you in mind for the future. But with that said, I have to look towards the future. My matches are already set up. So, Steve, you as champ with the refinery. will be defending you against the collector, Sean Loeb, as Herb Business. So I just wanted to say, I'll be in touch with you guys in the chat to set this up, and just going to go from there. And from what I'm hearing from the little birdie in my ear, we're about to raid Shayna Baszler. So,
Correct. Folks,
with
we'll
that
see.
said, good night, all.
Bye, man.
I wasn't marking that on.